Oh boy. I can hear myself coming through a little too much over here. Ooh, I'm popping off on the vid. I see it now. I see it now. I can see the vid. Can I see my friends? Hello. Ooh, we got Ghost in the chat. Hello. Hello. You're getting a little one of those. Have a little one of these. Ooh. That's I like to pronounce those. Ooh and ooh. Oh yes. Sea of Wishes. Welcome. House of Darkly. Yes. Ooh. We pronounce them here in Team Geef land. Guys, Team Geef, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Team Geef, this is a world tour. There's something there, right? There's something there. Guys, how am I sounding? H. Leviathan, what's up? We are up in here. That's a good Xanadu. I wasn't fucking kidding. It was truly, I was like giggling with delight when we were building this. House of Darkly, yes, you left Disney World. And you saw Goofy yesterday. Wow. Thank you for not taking his virginity. That's very big that Goofy remains chaste until he's ready to fuck us. Yes, Sea of Wishes, isn't it? And this is, once we get, hey, son of a hurricane, what is up? Oh, we got our friend Mike back here. Mike, would you do me a favor? You turn that down one notch.
Yeah, just one notch. Is it this one?
Yes. Thank you.
Cool, I'm gonna go to Stephen Kropa's stand-up show. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Mike's going to Stephen Kropa's show. Stephen Kropa wishing luck. Mike says bye. Your partner's watching, and he said, that hand is ready for finger blasting. Yeah, no argument there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And shouldn't it be? Happy birthday to Kropa, Macaron and Katie X, bringing up the happy birthdays. It's me, Birdie, and Mobile. Just catching up on us Mobile. I'm fucking loving that. Dude. Sorry, I'm just tweaking a little thing or two here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how are we doing in the chat? We got 12 friends. Hopefully we pop off, because this is going to be a world tour. You got to get in the trailer. And the trailer is invisible in this instance until we get a larger grid that we can build the gummy square on, the gummy ship on. Hussy Andy says, I hope we find some puppies tonight, because you just heard a really weird pet story. You've got dibs. All right, first one, you've got dibs. Steely, Tom, here at work, ready to go. That's what I'd love to hear. Ignore your obligations. Join us in the chat. Let's go on a world tour. Oh yeah, there's Macaroni Kitty X. There are so many baby hamburglers in here. H. Leviathan, listen to the Neoscum Best of 2018 today. Can you give any insight on how you decide what order to put bits in? Yeah, actually, that is a super great question, because that was like the hardest part, and that dictated a lot of that dictated a little bit of what ended up in. There was certain stuff. It's like, oh man, I love that, but I just can't find a good place for it, and it just it kills the pace of the best of, and there are other things that kind of captured similar thoughts and stuff. Sea of Wishes, thank you. The big thing was both last year and this year, I got out the old sketch comedy manuals, and I would follow Norm Hawley's ideal running order. Norm Hawley was my teacher a couple terms in the conservatory at Second City, and at 𝔱𝚘𝚃𝕃, what's up? And he's a real good director, and he has a very strong like template for like a good running order of a sketch show, in terms of like what is like the ideal running order to pursue for like pacing and stuff, so people never get bored. And it's not just like, yeah, I mean, it's like pretty complex, and I use that as a starting point. Obviously, there are so many more scenes in this, and there's a lot of like variety to them too. Obviously, there's a lot of humor, but then there's just like action scenes and pure drama scenes and stuff. But like I start there, and then like the idea is that, you know, you're using like blackouts to pick up speed and momentum and everything. So like it starts off with like a run of blackouts, like just get some real heavy laughs right at the front in small pieces. People don't have to invest in what's going on. Also, like towards the beginning, you want to try to put more stuff that kind of show who we are as players and as people, because you want, especially people who are listening for the first time. Obviously, this is a little bit different for, you know, people who know us all, but you want the audience to be able to get a sense for who you are as like players and people, before you necessarily break out into the craziest stuff. And then you like ease into the material. You don't want to go like too blue or too hard too fast, because you don't want to like lose anybody early. Like, and there may be somebody who like you want to earn that. And obviously we're just a blue show in general, so it's always going to be blue. But you know, the kind of like really wild stuff obviously doesn't start happening for, you know, I mean, maybe I think where I was like, okay, it can start to like really unwind was the powering down the RoboHog, and then stuff like past that. Then there was like free reign, but also again, it has like, and I did following the run. I couldn't follow it as closely as I did last year, but that was good because like I feel like I internalized it more. And I really would just like, I would listen to that, just like when I'm making like a playlist, like when I would make you know, mixes on CDs back in the day a lot. I was that dude. I'd make a mix for somebody, and I would just like, and I still do this when I'm making playlists, but I like am constantly like conscious of the journey that it takes, and like the pace between one thing to the next. Like, how does this, let me listen to the end of this scene. I'll listen to the whole scenes together, but also just like, let me listen to the end of the beginning. Like, is that good? Does that feel right? Maybe I should move this around. This is like too like important of a scene to like use early on. Let me like push that back. And the thing was like, part of what was so difficult was like, sorry, I'm just talking about this best of, but we're still waiting for people to pop in. Maybe we'll only have 13. I feel like that's typically how we start within the first half hour. Oh, Tom, that rules. That rules. 𝔽𝔸𝕃𝕃, first time watching a stream. All you know about Kingdom Hearts is that it's anime as fuck, and you're honestly just glad to be here. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for joining. It's anime as fuck, and you know what? We're gonna try to make it even more anime. In that stand-up video, that was literally all about an anime movie. ghostmore has work tomorrow, but you have art you're trying to finish, and last time you stayed up late for the stream and went to work the next day and absolutely killed it. Yeah, because let me tell you, you gotta have sweet dreams. And that's what I'm trying to provide everybody with. I'm trying to give you the fuel for your sweet dreams. Sorry, I'm zooming in my mouse here. Well, let me get started first. You know, we're about 12 minutes in. Guys, thanks again for coming back to another Fall of the Kingdom, or in 𝔽𝔸𝕃𝕃's case, and maybe some other people lurking for the first time. Like 𝔱𝚘𝚃𝚃 is going to be quiet in the chat because we're working on a comic. But you're here for both the good editing chat and the Kingdom Hearts adventures. We love that. No pressure to participate in the chat. Guys, if you got other things going on or you're just lurking, no pressure. We love it. You need close cropped orange hair and a sharp suit if you want to give me sweet dreams. 𝔽𝔸𝕃𝕃, no problem on the editing. I actually am going to talk more about that because, honestly, don't get me started on editing. Oh, shit. No. Oh, no. Fuck. No. Okay. All right. Sorry. I almost made a mistake. But today on Fall of the Kingdom, chapter 11. This is only the 11th Fall of the Kingdom, which is, first of all, like, holy shit. Because each of these is, like, at least, like, 2 hours long, practically. If not, like, 2.5. But also, it's like, damn. We're at this point after only 11 episodes. I don't know why I was like, this is going to take a million years. But it hasn't. And that's good. I'm happy about that. At the same time, I'm a little bit sad. It's like, damn, I really hyped myself up for for just so much of this. But, whatever, I'll take it. So, today we're doing a world tour, okay? This is the world tour. I advertised it as a world tour, and by advertised it, I mean tweeted about it 2 hours ago. It got like 7 responses. But this is what we're doing. If you're here now, we're doing a world tour. So, basically, last time we beat Neverland on Saturday, this past Saturday. We beat Neverland, and then we built just the fucking most primo Xanadu we possibly could. We finally got it where we wanted it, until of course we get a bigger grid. Oh, which by the way, that's what I need to buy. Let's pop it in Traverse Town. But what we're gonna do is, now we have glide, and we also have high jump, but we're just gonna pop around real quick. We're gonna run through each of these worlds, and we're just gonna grab the stuff that we can access. And I'm pretty psyched about that. I hope you are too, because we're gonna get a little peek at all the worlds that we saw before. And also, if you missed one of these and you didn't really get to see a world, and you didn't watch the archive, which is totally fine, then you get to take a little tour of the world. So that's what this is, the world tour. We're going through all the worlds. Now that that's out of the way, what was I gonna buy? I know. I gotta meet with Sid. Gotta meet with Sid. Yes, okay. I forgot how slow glide was. I can't wait for super glide. Let me stretch this out a little bit more. Don't mind me. The sound is good, right? I know somebody would have said something if it weren't, but you know me. Guys, I think I just upgraded. Yeah, this absolutely... Oh my god. Yeah, that's true, 𝔽𝔸𝕃. You get super glide is only useful when you are like going for 100%, because you're just like gliding around from room to room as you try to run into like the mushroom boys. Oh damn, dude, this is what I need. That's okay. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted, which was a bigger thing. But I can't. We'll take a pit stop, all right? At a certain point after we visit a few worlds, we'll pop back in the gummy menu, and we'll do a little bit more with our sweet girl Xanadu. Oh, but I guess I gotta run around Traverse Town, right? Right? It's time. It's time. Let's run around Traverse Town. Okay. Let's run around Traverse Town. Say hi to our friends. Okay. Hi. Hi. Father's really interested in the gummy blocks. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. He's really interested. He stands there all day. He just stands there. But he's really interested. Okay, we're going to the 2nd district. Oh my god, I had a thought. Please tell me it's not this stupid. God dang it, dude. I'm sick of this. Let me just fight some enemies, y'all. Let me just fight some enemies. I don't have to hide from a friggin' monkey. Is it always there? Okay. Oh my god, I had something else about the best of that I had to say. And I've just been holding in the queue of my thoughts for so fucking long. I feel like, you know, I'm sure we got some people who play The Sims in here. I was a big Simmaniac, you know, back in the day. Like how they have like the cues of things. It's like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and they just execute it perfectly. I always felt like, for me, like the most realistic thing was like they have this queue of things, and it just like, as they work on one thing, certain other things just start to like fade. But like the queue slot is still taken up, but it just like builds their anxiety because they can't remember what they needed to do. They like walk into a room for something and they're like, oh fuck, what did I come in here for? They go looking for their cell phone and it's in their hand the whole time, and there's nothing you can do about it as a player. You're just like, oh fuck, man. That would, Steve wishes, are you really playing The Sims right now? Respect to that. I've downloaded Sims 4 again, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into Sims 4, and like I played it for like, I like made a couple Sims, and then I was like, fuck, I forgot how lacking in content this is, and all the expansions are still just like so expensive, just such a scam, and it bums me out because like I really wanted to like get back into The Sims, but you can feel where they like deliberately are like, okay, you get one color of this kind of shirt. Which, by the way, sorry I'm talking about The Sims during a Kingdom Hearts stream, but in Sims 3, look, I'm not trying to be like all like, oh yeah, Sims 3, although Sims 3 was great, but in Sims 3 you could, any item, you could like do custom colors and like textures and patterns on. So they were like, yeah, like these are the items, but you can like make them your own and make them go with like your color scheme and stuff. Sims 4 does not do that because it deliberately like wants to like goad you into buying more stuff. It's just very sad. It's like you can see right through the monetization. 90% of the time you spend with The Sims is spent finding and downloading CC. Is that like custom content? Is that like mod material? Oh, it's me where it says, remind you how fucking good your ADHD thread, the Sim conversation. Yeah, that's honestly, that's what made me think of it. Yeah, I mean, I mean to go off, but like when I think about that, I do have to remember, I'll be like, oh shit, damn, like almost everything I hate about myself is literally just like baked into my brain because of my ADHD. So, you know, you just want people to be like, yeah, I get it, and I know you're not interrupting me to be rude or because you are you know, careless or whatever. Custom content, yeah. On the rare occasions you play The Sims, you just build houses and then you're like, cool, and then you're done. Ghostmore, do you do characters first? Alright, so I have not done anything to impress them yet. Hi, little guys. Hi, little babies. Oh, you're lonely. Oh, he's lonely. That's the other 10%. The character models in The Sims suck. Yeah, but you can make them like... in Sims 4, they made them more doll-like, which I wasn't totally crazy about either. They didn't go far enough in that direction if they're going to do stylized. But you can it's so easy to like adjust, literally like drag every element of their facial structure. That I feel like you can make I mean, I guess other than like, again, like hairstyles and stuff, you can make a pretty dang good looking Sims. Oh, I don't have that yet. Yeah, Ghost more. I mean, Sims 3 is more fun in a lot of ways than Sims 4, but Sims 4's character creator is really good. There's no question there. That's just a shame that the actual content behind the character creator is so limited. You know that you can get mods to make your sliders infinite? That rules. Did they do that on Monster Factory? I feel like they had to have. Yes, I remember when they added that Sea of Wishes. Like, that was like that was pretty huge. They added that a couple of years ago, and it's like a really, really good move by them. Okay, no, we're not doing Winnie the Pooh. We're just trying to we're getting around. We're checking out Traverse Town. We're grabbing what we can grab. Do I have this yet? I think I do. I don't. I don't have this one yet. I feel like you should be able to. That's stupid, you know. Do a better. Don't put those barrels there. If you don't want me to go there. What was the last thing I had to say about editing? Yeah, House of Darkly. Oh, absolutely. Oh, did you? Oh, you did. It's me, Bird. I'm sorry. It doesn't show up on the PS4. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Blessed, it's me, Bird. Yeah, Keyboy can glide, but he can't jump off a barrel. There's a lot of that kind of thing. There's a lot of kind of. Oh, okay. Well, interesting limitation there. Guys, I'm not feeling confident that there's anything I haven't gotten with Glide here. I'm sure there's like one thing or something, but it's not. Okay, everybody's just dying the moment they show up. Okay, I need to stop caring about these enemies. We're gonna say hi to the Final Fantasy characters. Okay, it's the same lines. I gotta get out of here. How many wasted minutes in Traverse Town? Well, like 12, not bad. Obvious opinion, the Final Pam is hot. House of Dark Monster Factory is no Gummy Xanadu, though. Yeah, it's a lot more niche, but it's Gummy Xanadu. It's some good shit. Alright, I gotta get out of Traverse Town, loath as I am to admit it. I love this place. Guys, I feel hot. I feel stinking hot. Am I sick or is it just hot in here? I'm gonna drink some water. Is that okay? I'm gonna do a mukbang again. But instead of cake, it's water. And instead of because it's Valentine's Day, it's because we're thirsty and we're afraid we're getting sick. Or maybe we're just dehydrated. Or maybe we have overactive radiators. Been hot all day, Hurricane? No. Oh, see, Wishes, you just remembered your Neoscum Sims. Did you never post them on Twitter? I know, I think somebody did. I want to see your take. Please post them. Let's just look. No, we got it. We're driving Xanadu. We gotta drive normally. Okay. All right. All right. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. But we freaking look at Xanadu. Look at this fucking truck, y'all. And there's nobody in the driver's seat, which means this is a DAC truck, though. They have merged. This shit fucking rules. Yeah, honestly, this is the best I've felt about a gummy ship ever. Who was watching Saturday and saw just how delighted I was as it started to come together. It was such an incredible feeling. Like, I felt like a child. In a good way, in the best way. Ooh, ouch. Xanagoo, goo because gummy. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I love how many people have Neoscum Sims. I love it. It truly love it. I think we have some Trinity marks that we're gonna get here too. And I'm sure it'll be like, oh wow, look at this mega ether. Honestly, I'll take a mega ether. That's pretty useful. I don't know why I'm back to shady. An elixir. Alright. Whatever, you know, I'll take it. Better than a high potion. You want to know what to talk about queue of thoughts? I have a thought queued up in my brain, which is work on remembering what you were going to say about the Neoscum Best of Edit. That is like a whole, as I lost the original thought and what replaced it is literally, come on. Is literally like, hey, don't forget that you forgot this. There's nothing you can do about it, but don't forget. 𝔱𝚘𝚃𝕃, yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I really want to... Oh, man. Fighting Sephiroth, though. I feel like it's not as bad. It's not as difficult as Sephiroth in 2. Or is it more difficult? I forget. I remember Sephiroth was like... I would fight Sephiroth at like such a high level. I don't know if I don't think I would wait till like 99, but I don't know if I'll get there, but I'm definitely gonna I want to spend a little more time in here. We'll probably have an episode maybe once we're near the end of the game where we just kind of go clean up shop. And obviously I'm not as leveled as I'd want to be for something like that, and I probably won't be, but we're still playing on beginner, and they got that XP up, so, you know, we'll do okay. Yes. Yes, it shall be good. We shall have good times fighting optional bosses, especially because Final Mix has more than the original. Yes. Dude. Oh, just last night? Did they have any speed walks, or are we still the only speed walk in town? That's all I care about. We don't need a speed run. You know, we need a friggin' pro leisure. Yes. Okay. Oh, it didn't air last night. Last night's when you watched it. Oh, okay. Ultimate show-off mode, yeah. I believe it. I like to complete Kingdom Hearts at the speed of Sora's normal glide. Just kind of a real, just leisurely pace. But pretty steady, you know? Pretty steady. It is crazy, since, you know, this is going at a faster pace than planned. I've been thinking, it's like, fuck, man. I can actually start thinking about, like, the possibility of playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, before it was like, yeah, I'll play Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2020. But now it's like, oh shit, no, I will probably play Kingdom Hearts 3. As long as everything keeps going cool, I'll probably play that game. Maybe in the summer. Alright, when did we start this? Probably early summer we could be playing it. Get out of here. You fucking asshole. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna remember what I was saying. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I heard that 𝔱𝚘𝚃. What was it, like critical difficulty or whatever? You had an unexpected BRB, but you're back with raspberry Coke. Oh fuck! I have to work early, but I wanted caffeine before the stream so bad, but I was like, dude, I can't do that to myself. I've been so sleep deprived, y'all. Just like consistently, I'm at that point where it's like, just day after day, just not gonna. Oh, yes, Housey Andy, lay it on us. Housey Andy, where you at with that story? Oh fuck no, no. I forgot about that one. We gotta hear the story. We have to hear the story. Pet story, pet story, pet story. Oh, gotta type it up. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Where the fuck is the story? I'm trying. Yes, I apologize. Yeah, you take your time. While you're doing that, I'm gonna finally remember what I was gonna say about it. That messed up. What was I gonna say? I feel like it was so minor. It was so minor. What were you, Thought? What were you? House of Darkly, you got dibs on the next one. We will be finding puppies this episode. That's a fucking promise. That is a promise. We will be finding puppies this episode. You got the ADD that reverses the effect of caffeine so you can drink sodas before sleepy times. Wow. Damn. That's nice. I mean, I guess I could also get caffeine free. Fuck off. Fuck off! God damn it. Of course it's intentionally difficult. Oh. I don't know if I care about you enough. I don't know if I care about you enough. You can drink a can of Monster and then conk out right after. I don't care about you enough, I decided. Is that because you're just like so used to caffeine because you're so tolerant of it, or is that also like a ADHD thing? Okay, we're gonna get this time. And then, after that, I'm gonna remember what... Oh, do I need to go here first? Ah, okay. Mithril. Okay, Housey Andy has a good one here. Okay, so my boxing instructor tonight told me this story. He apparently went to the... First of all, boxing? Nice. He apparently went to the vet with his dog a few days ago, and there was a girl there hitting on him in the waiting room. But he couldn't focus enough to tell her he was taken because... And this is the order he said them in. 1, her fly was down. Okay, so that's 1. That's a decent one. And 2, she was accompanied by a... You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me. A fully grown kangaroo wearing a diaper. Now, this is true. Chris and I used to work in the wallaby yard at Toledo Zoo. And they do put the babies in diapers. But you live in Western New York... Oh shit, I lost it. The chat is popping off about this diapered kangaroo, full size, probably like 5 feet tall. Western New York, where it's cold as shit, which means the thing must live inside her house. I mean, maybe she has like a fucking farm or like sanctuary or something. But like, oh no, Casey. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, this world tour is off to a embarrassing start. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just keep trying to get that one fucking chest. Did I work there when they moved the Wallaby Yard and then moved it back? Did we have the Wallaby Yard for more than 1 year? To be fair, that was my last year at the zoo. I got some wallaby poop in my mouth once. That'll be my, you know what? That'll be one of the pet stories. I know. I think 𝔱𝚘𝚃𝚔's got the next one, but I will tell that pet story. It's just a little wallaby poop in your mouth, you know. That's why they put them in diapers. This camera. Okay. Thank you, Daddy. Yes. Mwah. Maybe it's not her kangaroo. Maybe she's a kangaroo manager for Kangaroo Jack 3. It's a good point. It's a good point. 𝔱𝚘𝚃𝚔, I have dibs. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, yeah. The special permit she had to get for this. Yeah, fucking... Okay, first of all, at least going by wallabies, alright? I can only speak so much to kangaroos. But they are both very, closely related marsupials. And, wallabies are fucking horny and angry. They're always trying to just fucking screw, and they're always, like, fighting. Just, like, kicking at each other and shit. And, like, there's, like, the, vids where, like, a fucking kangaroo is trying to beat a person up. It's like, yeah, they'll fucking do that shit because they're, like, they're just, they're aggressive. It's pretty funny in the right setting, but, also, wallabies have, like, all of them, basically, are born with, basically, like, I think it's like a strain of, like, herpes, basically. Or it's very similar to that. It's been a while, but, it is, like, attached to their spine. Like, the nerves of their spine, basically, from, like, birth. And if they get too stressed, they die. So when we started the Wallaby Yard, they didn't bring the wallabies out yet. Like, they, like, gave them time. And this is normal when, like, whoa! This is normal when they come to, when animals come to, like, a zoo. They have some time in quarantine and everything. But for the wallabies, the big purpose was because they knew some of them would die. And they didn't want to put them out in the yard until, like, the ones that were going to die died. Because they get stressed in the trip, and then this like, virus flares up, and then they die. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking crazy. Can you imagine just being like, oh yeah, we're going to move these wallabies. Some of them are going to die, so we'll just wait it out. Fuck, right? That was a pet story. I'm sorry. It was a pet story. H. Leviathan explain. Wallabies are horny and angry. That explains a lot about Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. He's just extremely repressed. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 𝔽𝚘𝚃𝚃𝚃. Kangaroos are jacked as fuck. It's me, Bird. Thank you for the props. I'm finally getting that chest by flying over. Son of a Hurricane, you're saying you watched early movies in your German film class in undergrad. One of them was a kangaroo, like, fully killing a man. Was it, like, literally basically a fucking snuff film? Jesus Christ. They could rupture your insides, and I cannot fathom why someone would want a kangaroo. Look, and it's like, okay, so, obviously, like, well, we would hand rear, I mean, you would hand rear it from birth. And that's what we did with, like, Willa was, the baby wallaby at the zoo, who we would keep in, like, we'd wear a backpack on the front of us as, like, a pouch. Son of a Hurricane, did all the wallabies die and that's why we don't have a yard? No, I think it was only ever meant to be a limited engagement. They're like, look, you can only have so many of these dying wallabies before we take them back and more die in the move back. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, I'm getting all sorts of good shit. Yeah, man, I did not watch any kangaroo snuff films in film school. I want my money back. Yeah. Okay, how do I do the water here? I know I can, like, do a drop of water and that thing gets big. Yes, son of a hurricane. Although Roy and Siegfried's lion was there for, like... Oh, that was a real fucking extended stay. They were there for a long time. Gotta get the faucet through an entrance through Lotus Forest. And I do remember that, but when I was on it before, I didn't have the option to do anything. Don't I have to be, like, on the world it's sideways or something to do that? Try from the Tea Party. Alright, I'm just gonna run by any Heartless. And then after that, if I can't figure it out, it's a world tour, not a world... vacation. It's not a one world vacation, it's a full world tour. Fuck, that sucked. Hey, thank you for the arrow. See, this is the room, but it's not. Oh, can't I knock that down or something? God, there's so many secrets in this fucking world. I don't remember any of them. Yeah, can we record moving images? Let's get some of this kangaroo killing a human. Yeah, man. Yeah, pretty fucking nuts, y'all. Look, but what I was saying, you hand rear a kangaroo, it's not gonna wanna fucking fight you or like, you know, gore you with its feet or whatever. But guess what? It's a fucking wild animal, and it, like, that's the whole thing, is like everything's good until it's not. Like, the animals will be moody like fucking like anything, except when they're moody they kill you. I mean, certain ones. Anyway, humans are buck wild, y'all. Like Baby Louie, yeah, Baby Louie. That changed shit at the zoo. Poor little guy. People who aren't aware, at Toledo Zoo, like, the main, like, or yeah, I think he was the main elephant keeper. He was like loved by those elephants. He had like such a nice relationship with them, and you know, it just, but he and at one point, like, they would like walk around in the yard with the elephants. And at one point he was like walking around a corner at the same time that Louis, who was at that, he's like a, you know, a bull elephant, just like gonna be like a huge male. At this point he was already like really big. He was bigger than like the adult females, but he still had grown to do. But he turned the corner at the same time that this keeper did, and they just scared each other. They both just like, you know, like, oh, whoa, I didn't expect that. And like Louis, like, not even, you know, he just like went like that, like scared, and his tusk hit this keeper and like shattered his ribs, and he was out for like 4 or 5 months. Like, he was in critical condition for so long. like Louis barely grazed him, and he was just like destroyed. Y'all, fucking animals is real shit. Hit the latch next to the teddy bear so it drops the chair. Well, fuck. God damn it. I saw that literally 1 second too late. Yes, he did survive it, and he went back to work with the elephants. They just had much more just kind of strict procedures after that. yes, he was all good, but I mean, shit was bad for a while. How do I hit that latch? I think I need to be in the world sideways. I can't stay here. I can't stay here. It's not worth it for whatever fucking, like, crafting material. Yeah, I think I need to be in the sideways world. Or I need to, when I come out that way. You know what? We're not spending another second here. Respect to all the secrets this world holds. They're fun. It's fun to just go around and experiment. Truly not gonna waste any more time on it, though. Yeah, they don't let them in the pen now. Not while they're there, yeah. I used to do these overnight tours. Chris and I both... yeah, I think Chris did. Yeah, he would do them, but I would... They had, like, these adult ones. They were called zoo snoozes. And, but they had, like, adult snoozes, which... Oh my god, I fucking loved working adult snoozes. First of all, they paid $12 an hour, which back in Toledo, like, especially for, like, a zoo job that, like, wasn't, like, a keeper or whatever, was, like, huge. Like, minimum wage was, like, $7. But also, you would sleep, and you'd get paid for the time you were sleeping. They were really cool, Son of a Hurricane. I don't know if they still do them. They were also really expensive because you'd get like a catered dinner. They were so much better than the kids' snoozes. The kids' snoozes were all right, but like you would get a catered dinner by like the zoo catering. And I gotta get big first. And it would be in like the aquarium at the Toledo Zoo had just been renovated, and we would like set up tents in there. And like before that, actually, the tents were set up in that like African savanna, and you'd like the people would sleep like in the not inside like an animal pen, but like in the exhibit basically, and but. You'd have this huge meal, and you'd sit around this big, like, circle table, and you just got to eat with them and chat. And so I remember it was just like, hey, I get this incredible meal, get like just like a really good meal for, you know, my shitty ass who was like, you know, no cook by any means. And then I just got to like fucking schmooze with these people and like charm them, which is like so fucking easy, right? You just like tell the same like 6 animal stories that you tell on your tours that are just that fucking kill every time. And we would do that for like, that would be like 2 hours of it, and then you would get to like go through some like, you know, behind the scenes stuff at night. And then you'd like get set up for bed, and there would be like, they could like hang out and like watch a movie or movies in like like this like little kind of like practically like a green room area, like a little meeting room thing, and there were like like snacks and little like stuff set out for them that was like really good. And we just got to, with the adult snoozes, I mean, we would lead them and tell them stories and stuff, but we basically just got to do that shit. And then you slept, you know, you like laid out in your little cot and you slept, and you got like 6 hours of sleep, and then you got up, you set up some things, and you had a catered breakfast, and then you went to the elephant yard and you got to go clean up poop. Now I know that part. That part I think is maybe a little divisive, but you got to walk around this like incredible like elephant yard, just like huge and like really, well, not, I mean like huge, at least for the Toledo Zoo, which doesn't have like a ton of surface area. And yeah, and it was really cool. And you got to like walk out, and the keepers would let you do their job with them for a little bit. You cannot deal with the poop. Here's the thing about it: you didn't have to. You could just walk around if you like didn't want to. Keep your $12 an hour. Yeah, it's not as gross as you'd think. But you're not fully sold on the poop finale. But again, hey, that's the thing, is like you could just. I think actually you didn't have to. I think the keepers to be fair, I think the keepers for the most part, you just had to clean the yard, and there was like poop out there, but it wasn't all poop. You just kind of had to like scoops. You would just rake, basically. You would like rake stuff into a pile, and then somebody in like a bobcat would come over and like scoop it up. Yeah, it's been a while. I know we haven't found any more puppies, but this time it seems like the perfect time for the story about the wallaby poop. Yeah, I guess it would be. I gotta remember, this was so long ago at this point. But I don't even remember the details. I wish Chris were here; he could fill in the blanks. But it's not a pet story; it's a poop story, and you think I'm clear to tell it. That's a great point, 𝔱𝚘𝚃. On this show, we tell poop stories whenever we want. Oh man, I really don't want to go through this world again. But here we are. This is what we signed up for. It's the world tour. Okay. The wallaby poop story. Oh, Jesus. So I was in the wallaby yard working, and we would, like, my job, I was like an interpreter and like tour guide and stuff. And we would spend, I think, like 2-hour shifts in the wallaby yard. And part of that was just like hanging out and telling people not to cross the ropes, and just answering questions anybody had. And then part of that was like you got to hold Willa at like certain times. Certain times she would get to jump around, but again, she's this baby wallaby, didn't have a mother. I think her. I don't know. She may have lost her mother before. I don't want to speculate that her mother was one that passed away. But anyway, so what you'd have to do is you would like, people would have her in a backpack, like carried on the front, and at like this tight little backpack, and she'd just hang out. And it's like the marsupials like need that. They still. We earned it. This is the pet story. Here we go. And so little baby Willa, adorable little baby wallaby, huge bug eyes, just like not like some real freaky girl. Like, oh yeah, she had just just a cluster of eyes like a spider. But no, just like these big, acute, like bulging black eyes, and anyway, but she was feisty. Like, all right, House of Darkly, I think you had next. Keep it queued up, all right. But she would we'd keep her in there, but then when you had to get her out, she could like kind of be like fussy about it, and wouldn't always go where you needed her to go, like out or like pass to somebody else or whatever. And one time I was trying to get her out, or somebody was trying to take her from me, and I had the backpack on, and I had her in the pouch, and she was getting older, and she got like fussy and started like kicking, and she would do that. You'd like pick her up to take her out, and she'd just start like kicking and kind of like really trying to get away from you. And wallabies are way smaller than kangaroos, but they still have, like, I mean, as you can imagine, like insanely powerful legs. And so she really starts freaking out, and when she starts doing that, it's like all you can do to like keep her from falling down like 5.5 feet or whatever, like I know this story's going on so long, I'm sorry, I'm giving you like way too many unnecessary details, but basically what happened is the backpack started to open too much because of the way she was like, you know, angling, and like the zipper was down more, and I think we had opened it more again so she could get out, so we could like take her out, and it kind of like went in an angle, and then she's starting to like jump away, so I'm like going to like grab her, and at one point her legs are like up in the air, and the backpack's kind of open, and she like kicks out like this direction, not in any way that would have like harmed me or anything. Get out of here. I'm just like, and she kicks, and the thing is, she's in this fucking backpack all day, right? And she's like a baby, and so she'll like poop in this backpack, and then they'll like clean the, and I think she would wear a diaper a lot of the time, but there would still be like poop flakes and stuff like that, and she kicks, and like, yeah, like a dry flake of poop goes like right in my mouth, and like the horrifying realization, I kind of wish I could have seen my face, because I remember the like the pause it took where I like was like, and then just like the realization, it's like, oh, this wallaby literally just kicked shit into my open mouth. And I remember just like being like, oh my god, and finally somebody else like took her. Get away, you stupid heartless, let me get this fucking Trinity. And I remember being like, I think like the boss of the education department was over there, and I was like, Willa just kicked poop into my mouth. I have to go to the bathroom. And I think like somebody said it over the radios or something after. And I remember it was like, because it just became like, it became a big story. But basically, so I like run to the bathroom, and we just like use like I mean, there were some staff bathrooms, but like where we would just use like the public bathroom, or like just one of the like, you know, family stalls or bathrooms or something. And how many Heartless are in this area? I've just been killing these dudes. Oh my god, okay. Finally we're done. Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I focus on this story for 2 seconds? This is insane, these Heartless. Anyway, guys. I mean, I didn't know that happened even. Maybe it does. Alright, yeah, so I'm out of here. Anyway, that totally killed the momentum of the story. But basically, I went to this bathroom that didn't have I didn't have like toothpaste or mouthwash, and you couldn't even like control the temperature of the water, so I couldn't get like scalding hot water either, like I really wanted. I don't want to fight these guys. And I literally was just like putting that like foam soap, the zoo's like foam soap, on my tongue and like in my mouth, and just like rubbing and just rinsing and spitting and spitting and spitting and rinsing and spitting for just like, I don't know, probably not that long in the end. I'm sure I will exaggerate the amount of time, but it was very gross and immediately incredibly funny. It was immediately like, oh, this is a fucking story, all right. I'm not psyched about it, but I got to get something out of this. Yeah, so that was the really, really long version of the time a baby wallaby got its shit in my mouth. My open ass mouth. That wallaby owes me a life debt. Well, that wallaby is probably dead now. Stop it. So I feel like that's the life debt paid, I guess.
Fire! Thunder!
I don't know. Willa might actually still be alive. This was only 5 years ago, maybe. So a wallaby, I think, can in captivity can live longer than that. How many comments did I miss as I was like fighting Heartless and spending a million years on this shit story? I used to have a lot of animal stories, which, and you won't believe this, it tends to happen when you work at a zoo. You get some animal stories. Yeah, Macaroni Kitty X, that's pretty much the only redeeming factor about bad things. Is you're like, this better be motherfucking funny one day. When you're looking after your pigeons, you found out that boy pigeons poop a lot. They poop more than girl pigeons? Damn. Macaroni Katie X, you were run over by a mattress? We gotta hear this. Oh boy, pigeons poop a lot. That makes way more sense. I was reading it on the... That makes way more sense. No, that's okay. I sometimes reading comprehension is hard on this PS4 thing, where it splits stuff up and... Okay, Katie, I gotta hear about how you're run over by a mattress. What was the purpose of up here again? You might be telling the story. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck was the purpose of up here. I know you can go out here. Is there no purpose? In 2011, Willa had a baby? Fuck, this was way longer than I thought then. Whoa. Willa had a baby? I mean, that could... It was probably, if 2011, it was probably just, that was probably just the next summer or something. They can have babies pretty fast. Actually, I think they can have babies in like less than a year. And again, the fucking wallabies are upsettingly horny. Okay. Katie's typing up the mattress story. Her baby's name is Billa. That's cute. Oh, how's it, Darkly? Not really. We found out that Willa, upsettingly horny. Son of a Hurricane is looking up to see if Willa is still alive. Willa had a baby named Billa. Oh yes. Oh yes, the power. Oh my fucking god. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Please, Daddy, tell us how upsettingly horny. You want to know specifics about how upsettingly horny? They literally were constantly, the males would just chase the females around. They would just like, just be, like, constantly like go behind them and then like go to like mount just all the time. And you had like kids running through and you had to like explain it away, which was also a huge part of my like when we worked on the train. You had to explain away like we had I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here. Our main like male giraffe Mowgli was like really rare as a giraffe. Interesting. Because he would like breed in captivity, and like some giraffes will breed in captivity, but like it can be kind of hard to get them to, and so there's like, you know, like artificial insemination and everything. But he would constantly want to breed. He had like so many fucking babies, and literally you'd be on a train ride and there would be a giraffe maybe I don't know, 15 yards away from you with a 4-foot dick just like dripping with pre-cum, and there would be kids staring at it, and you'd have to talk about the like fucking the like white stork like 40 yards away like acting like this wasn't right in front of you. And that was like multiple days per week, not like all day long, but it would be for like several it'd be for like hours. It'd be like, oh, okay, this is, and like how they would how giraffes find that out is they drink like a female's pee, so to see if you know if it's a good time, and so like even if it's not, like there will be a female peeing, and giraffes will pee sometimes for like 5 to 10 minutes, right? They eat so much all day, and get like so much moisture from that, and then, they'll drink a bit too, and they have just massive bladders, and will just like keep waiting until they really have to pee, and then it'll just like come down for like eons, and then like Mowgli would casually walk up there, he would lean down, he'd get like a bunch of her pee in his mouth, and then he would like lift up and they gurgle it. He would like lift up and like go like that with the pee, make a real big fucking scene of it. Like a big scene, like you couldn't act like he was just like smelling or something. It's like, yeah, no, that giraffe definitely drank a shit ton of piss and is gurgling it, and now he's got a 4-foot fucking wrinkly ass red boner dripping with pre-cum, and he just keeps walking straight behind her. And then of course failed mounts. It's very hard for giraffes to mount, as you can imagine. They're fucking huge, and so many times, like when he would try to mount, he wouldn't get up, and it would like bump into her, and one of them, there were a couple giraffes in there, and they'd like move forward, and then it'd be this long process as he walked up again, got his boner up again, and then tried again. It was fucking nuts, guys. I have so many stories about fucking giraffe boner. So many stories. Okay, Katie told her story. I gotta read this. Dead folk, hey, welcome to the chat. Is Dax persona a giraffe? I don't know. I have to ask him. Okay, so Katie says, I was at a beach as a child, and I was bodyboarding. I was pretty busy, so I'm excited, because you said you were run over by a mattress, and now the setting is a beach, which is already a very atypical setting and very promising for this story. So I'm just kind of giving some live commentary of my thoughts. So again, Katie says, I was at a beach as a child, and I was bodyboarding. It was pretty busy, so many people were surfing on the waves. At one point, I wasn't paying attention downstream, so when I pointed my board and my body back towards the beach, I was suddenly shoved underwater. No worry of drowning. You swallowed no water. That's good. When your head popped back up, you look towards the beach again, and it turns out 2 guys were surfing on an air mattress. They were behind you, and they caught the wave first, and they ran you over with their fucking mattress. Who would have thought that this mattress would not be as as predictable as they might have hoped? Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, Katie, we're glad you're still with us. God. And I'm glad it was an air mattress and not like a Purple 4, if anybody's familiar with mattresses. 2 people attempting and succeeding to surf on the same object, and the object was an air mattress. That is wild. Yeah, honestly, Katie, now that has been brought up, I mean, I think like it's already an insanely like low chance of them successfully doing that, but the fact that like you also got hit by it feels so rare. It truly feels like, I mean, unfortunately, that's like winning the lottery, except without any money. But it definitely feels like the chances of that were really infinitesimally small. Was it a California king? Yeah. Oh my god. Guys. Oh fuck, that sucks. I'll be real. I'm not feeling great. I wonder if I am getting sick. It's possible. Chris is sick. But I don't feel awful. So I'm going to keep streaming. We're going to go on a world tour. We're going to tell more animal stories. We're going to have a good time. Oh, they knew you. They hit. Did they go back? They went back out on the mattress after that, right? I mean, they had to have. I can't imagine. They probably sat on it for a minute. Like, not literally sat on it. They probably didn't sit on it for a minute, and then it was two twins lashed together like a pod racer. Yeah, was it on an adjustable bed frame? Oh, dude, your father went over your foot with his car once? I mean, that always seems like it would just be so fucking brutal. Was it like, I mean, is it like, I mean, I guess like, but there's so much pressure in those tires. It's not like the rubber is like is like soft enough to not like still totally fucking break your foot. It was just one big blow up mattress. They seem to be doing well. That's good. At least at least somebody's doing well. It's Me Bird says, I have aggressively average luck. One time at the beach, you found a meat tenderizer, which is used to treat jellyfish stings. I had no idea. Then 20 minutes later, you got stung by a jellyfish. Did you still have the tenderizer? Tell me you still had the tenderizer. Yeah, I don't know about average. He was pretty low speed, so it didn't break anything, but boy, oh boy, did it hurt. I bet, were you just friggin' bruised and nasty for days? Okay. We're gonna go here. There's a tournament. I might as well do it, right? If it seems too hard and I fail on it, I'm not gonna try it a bunch. We'll do that later. Look at this Xanadu. Let's just take time to admire our Xanadu again. With the fucking hand, ready to finger blast. Okay, what was the thought I forgot of when I was talking about editing the best of? Still not here. So many memories of draft boners, but not the memory of what I wanted to say. You're getting in bed and switching over to your phone. Ghostmore, thank you for the dedication. Bless you. Bless you. Love to have that, see that. Shit. Let's do that. Oh, am I good? Xanadu is a piece of art. Deadfolk, thank you. You should see the front of it. Unless you have. I wanted to make a video, it wouldn't, there was nothing so exceptional about the process of making it that it would make a good funny video or something. But I just want to have a video of it spinning around when I was doing that and just quietly admiring it because I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. One time you lost $1 from a snack vending machine. I got two sodas from that vending machine. Shit. Oh, you were here during the birth, dead folk. That's right. I'm sorry. That was Saturday, and I had 40 hours of editing right around that time. I can't be asked to remember anything. I apologize. I don't have yellow yet. Damn. It's me, Bird. I would there was this one vending machine in the like hall that like our theaters were in BG, my college, and it was like an old janky one, and we found like it would eat people's dollars a lot, but it would be like in this probably the situation for you, an item would just get stuck, but when the next person like went to spend money, they would get like 2. But we found out there was like no tilt detection or anything on it. This is pretty fucked up now that I think about it. But like so whenever we get a drink, and it was like really easy, like me and my friend Joe would just like, we'd spend money for one, but like if you tilted it ahead of time, one would like tilt out like this, and when you spent $1 you'd get 2 drinks. So we would do that like all the time during play rehearsals, just for like, I think they've fixed it after like a couple months or something. Hey Leviathan, you AFK for a bit, we'll see you in a little bit. We're gonna try to do this. I'm gonna lose bad, and then I'm gonna, by the time you're back, you'll be here to guide me through. Yeah, I mean, like every time it's like such an such an excuse, but at the same time, it's like every time I get like, I mean, if you're not harming like a local like independent business or something, not like I'm fucking like pro theft or anything, but at the same time, like everyone's, I'm like, yeah, capitalism is like literally like ruining everyone's lives. It's like if you ever like, you know, get yours or whatever in some minor like way, don't fucking feel bad about it. Don't, like, I saw that like there was the articles going around about like, I don't know if you saw this, about like Netflix, like how much money like Netflix is like leaving on the table basically because of people sharing accounts, even though they allow for like that's part of their fucking thing anyway. But the article titles were named like Netflix is losing $129 million a month because of piracy, because people are sharing accounts, which is piracy. And it was the most pro-corporation, like capitalist fucking title. It literally like made me sick. Like I rolled my eyes like just dramatically when I saw the title alone, because it was like, number one, the idea that like Netflix is entitled to like any money whatsoever, and so that by not making more money, it is inherently losing money, is so just fucking absurd, just like ludicrous. And that on its own makes me so mad. But also the idea that like that somebody was arguing that this feature that Netflix has, which is like shared accounts, like if you pay a higher tier, you get more shared accounts, was like Netflix losing money. Like, how dare they have even any feature that's pro-consumer whatsoever? How dare they not wring out more money from every single individual, even though they're making millions of dollars back in their tax returns? Like, they don't pay a fucking dime. They get paid millions of dollars by the government with our money, right? And it's like, I don't give a shit about paying tax. It's like, that's so important, right? Like, we need like infrastructure and public systems, and taxes are so fucking important for that. But then like, it's like, okay, yeah, these huge fucking corporations like Amazon and Netflix, which I use those services, I like those services, but they are literally getting paid by the government with our tax money just to exist. Sorry, I straight up got pissed. I didn't mean to get pissed. I'm sorry. It's just, man, shit is pretty fucked right now, guys. As we all know, it's a lot to deal with. I'm glad I have this fucking fun, just supportive, happy chat to. And also, thanks guys for being real supportive about the best of. You know, we all put a lot of work into that, like getting like timestamps and like contributing different elements of it, and then like just the process of like recutting scenes, which I don't know if you noticed, like most of the scenes that are like longer than like a minute and were like oh shit, were like re-edited, like lots of like cuts to make them like faster, cut out the kind of, you know, the talk in between. Anyway, so it's very encouraging to hear that people liked it, and I hope it serves as a tool to help get your friends in the show. But I mean, again, it's kind of a thing where it's like, listen, if you can't hang, like it's pretty fucking blue and pretty fucking gross, but if you can't hang with that, you're probably not gonna like our show. So, oh shit, I forgot about this. Oh, fuck off.
Come on, give me your best shot.
This should help.
What the fuck is going on? Okay.
That's the best you can do?
All right, man. I gotta catch up on the chat. I'm sorry. I was ranting, and then this cloud fight has been. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay. Let me catch up. All right, I'm going to catch up on this chat. We've got a couple more people in here who have probably been reading the chat and now get to watch me read the chat. That's good TV, baby. That's great TV. Okay. Dead Folk says, once I was at the zoo near the hippo place, there was a crowd watching. One of the hippos just started throwing shit bullet. Oh, yes, they do that. They flap their tail like that. Yes, hippos absolutely do that, and they love doing it at people. It's like a dominance thing. They're like, basically, they're putting their scent everywhere, being like, this is my shit, figuratively and literally. He pissed on the wall, making a real splash zone. Yeah, people will literally get hit with that shit if they're not careful. Son of a Hurricane says, honey, you want to see piracy? Catch me streaming fucking Aristocrats at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday. How Starkly says, so does 90% profit. So there's no reason besides highway robbery that it'll be like, yeah, it's $6 at a con center. I mean, like, yeah, just there's your... I'll just read the comments. I'm not going to go on another rant. Arn's voice. Sky Ajax. Oh, Dead Folks, sorry, your connection got bad there for a bit. Son of a Hurricane, you have a shared account with your landlords, because one time I watched Van Helsing, the Hugh Jackman movie. I'm pretty sure it messed up their algorithm. Wait, but you can have like different... Wait. You have a shared account. Oh, I see. So you were just on their account, but then you got a shared account. And now you have your own name on it. I gotcha. Twitch just cut off my rant with an ad? Was that for everybody? Why do I have an ad on my video? I'm not getting paid. Why do I have an ad on my video? Was it at least for something I like? Or was it like a Twitch, one of their ads that everybody got? Did everybody see this ad when I was fucking going on a rant on capitalism? Or did Twitch just hear I said capitalism and was like, let's fucking drop an ad in this just to combo break this dude? Dude, I'm fucking pissed. I want to hear more about this ad, all right? Wow. Damn. Okay. It's Me Bird says, I saw an article saying trans people costing the military. Oh God, I'm already pissed. Military 8 mil. And it's wild because my dad works on one machine that costs 4 times that, if not more. I know costing. And when you talk about the military and, Ooh, baby, we're getting more people just in time to see me get real fucking mad about politics and the current government. And honestly, the government for a long time. We cannot return to the status quo, guys. We cannot. We have to go. We have to be. We have fucking just over a decade before this planet is basically fucking doomed. We have to go so much. We have to do so much more after this, okay? We can't just go back to status quo. Anyway, House Andy says, between the anti-capitalist chat and the poop stories earlier, this has to be one of the best streams yet. Maybe not the funniest, but truly very personal. Love for people to be worried about healthcare. Guys, if healthcare wasn't an issue, I would be part-time at my job in just doing editing like freelance outside of it already. But instead, I work like 70 hours a week because I have to have healthcare and I have to stay full-time at my job, and I'm just tired all the time. Every piece of the best of... Ooh, I lost it. Every piece of the best of made Katie think, yes, this part is the best. Until I listen to the next piece. Katie, and that's amazing because I know you've listened to the show so much and you've listened to it like razor focused because you like take those notes and stuff, which are just incredible. So it's so nice to hear that that you were enjoying all that. That it still gets you, you know. It's me, Bert says my mom was worried about me becoming a communist today. So I was saying how I pronounce uwu and owu and uwu and owu and all that shit. How do you pronounce little like devil cat face? Anyway, Son of a Hurricane says, no one get me started on trans military policy, for Christ's sake. Honestly, it's like going to England for your transition. You may honestly still be better off doing it yourself. Sorry, trans folks in the UK. I don't know why your healthcare system hates the 𝔬𝕁 updated SOC. That's utterly infuriating. Who's a bucket? I just got back from folding laundry, and now Cloud is here in Greece, and Casey won't stop ranting about capitalism. What the fuck happened while I was gone? I leave for 1 minute. To fold laundry, and it's the fucking... Anyway, I got nothing smart to say about that. That's just very funny to me. I'm glad a lot of people didn't get that ad. I'm sorry that anybody got that ad. Usually get the beginning of that stream. You see. It was for Jack Ryan. I think it was just you because you opened the stream up on your phone. Gotcha. That makes... confirming UK trans healthcare is basically at a crisis point. It's so fucking infuriating. That's heartbreaking and infuriating. And I gotta not get hopeless. That's the tough thing. I think so. I was talking about like ADHD. Let's get real here again. I was talking about ADHD on Twitter the other day, and I know some people saw that. And that's like such a small thing, right? But like the biggest element of ADHD, for me, I mean, apart from like these like social elements and whatever else, is like hyperfocus, right? And that, you know, people tend to think that you're just like, you have ADHD, you're like distractible, and that's like not it. It's that you like don't have regulated dopamine levels in your brain, so you're constantly like naturally chasing things that produce more dopamine because you're lacking it. So it's like, oh, like I want more, I need to eat something salty because I'm like lacking these specific nutrients. Like obviously there's way more to it, but like, so like hyperfocus, obviously, right? I'll just speak for myself. I find something that gets my focus and gets my attention, and it holds on to so much more. It doesn't let go. And that has like made me like a really good editor. And that's like, and it's so hard because you live in like, we live in a society, but we live in a society that is built by people that don't have brains like that, and that's totally fine, totally understandable. I wish I had better executive functions like that, but still, so like the benefit of hyperfocus for people with ADHD is like if they're creatives or something like that, or I'm sure lots of other things, but my mind always goes to like creatives. Like you can go way past the limits of focus for like most other people, or at least organically you can. Other people can like probably push through if they need to, and so like that's like something that like with editing, I do have like, first of all, it's like, I think it's a taste thing. I think I'm very particular with that stuff in general. So when I hear bad editing or I hear something that's unpleasant, it bothers me more. That's just a general thing. That's a personal taste thing. But me growing through 𝔽𝔸𝕃𝕃 and through all these like crazy intensive edits are because I cannot help but go as far as I possibly can to satisfy that particular nature of my taste, that very particular aspect, that like something has to be just right. Something has to be this way, or a better way. Like, I don't know what it has to be. It just has to be better than this. And that's like a powerful tool, right? When used well, but also it's like a natural part of yourself. And so it's so hard to deal with because like everything that doesn't like produce that dopamine rush is so monumentally difficult to do. Like, and like I like if your brain doesn't work specifically like that, I don't think you could comprehend like how hard it is to like do your laundry with ADHD or do your like homework or whatever, unless you are able to like lock into it, unless you've produced like good cycles, like that produces a satisfying feeling. In which case, like sometimes when I would do certain homework when I was in like high school, if you could get me to do it, I would like just like work at it forever and ever. Anyway, the point is, all of that is to say, because I was talking about that on Twitter, is I think that same aspect, because that's the thing about ADHD and any of like the non-neurotypical like brains basically. But it's like, that's part of who I am. It's not just like a thing that affects certain things. It's like everything that's like filtered, everything in my brain, everything I take in and everything I output is like filtered through that, because that's just how my brain works. So it's so hard not to also hyper focus on like challenges and like things that like produce anxiety, which is like, again, comorbidity between anxiety and ADHD is really high. Same thing for depression. And like sometimes it's like, so it's like that was all to say. It was like I had to like stop myself from getting too focused on just like on the bad stuff, Like sometimes it can be all consuming. And that's for everybody, obviously. I am not trying to claim that as like a thing, but that is like an element of the way it like manifests, is like my brain can be like completely consumed by like, like a thought pattern like that. And anyway, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fucking do it. Shitty fucking world. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let you win. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to beat this fucking tournament. All right? All right. Ghost Warrior saying you don't want to talk about the possibility of having HD because your parents know the social media handles and and don't want them to be weird about it. So much is deeply relatable. Yeah, it's oh, thank you, Silly Tom. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's tough. Like, look, I mean, like, is ADHD overdiagnosed in children? probably, possibly, like, it, you know, that's tough to say. It to an extent, it probably is. It is vastly under diagnosed in adults, and too many adults who do have ADHD think they outgrow it, and you don't. And that, you know, if you don't have a healthy relationship where you're acknowledging that yes, this is a part of yourself, but it's not, it doesn't, like, the failures or the turmoils don't define you. If you don't have that, it's like, it can be incredibly challenging, because, like, again, like, everybody else is viewing those things as failures. Because why wouldn't you assume it's as easy for anybody else to do their laundry, for instance, as it is for you? You know, and why wouldn't you assume that it's as easy for anybody to wait for their turn in the conversation as it is for you? And so, if those transgressions are made, it must be a choice. That is the natural thought, and I honestly don't blame people for thinking that, because it is the natural thought. But at the same time, people need to understand this is, like, again, it feels small, it feels invisible, because, like, really, it's like, it's just ADHD, right? Like, there's, like, so many more. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't want to, like, fucking build, like, a hierarchy of disorders and, like, mental illness and stuff like that. But they're still alive. But at the same time, it's a huge thing, and I think it constantly affects a lot of people's self-worth and a sense of their own value. I know it does for me, and that's, again, just, it's such a minor thing, but just a reminder that, like, everybody's struggle is different, even in the smallest ways, and in ways you could never possibly comprehend. Son of a Hurricane says, I went to a talk today that was about care during the early AIDS crisis and about the gay men's health crisis, feeding people. I want to hear more about that for sure. I need to. I missed some stuff, actually. Boot those heartless, and metaphorically in doing so, the world. Yes. What it's worth. House of Darkly has a pet story in the chamber when the time comes. Everyone's got to hang on to some hope. You only need little. Really. Truly. And isn't Sora an inspiration in that sense? Sora never loses hope. We stand Sora's positivity in the face of darkness. Son of a Hurricane, I'm going to read all that when you're done, because I have a feeling that this is growing and developing. We got Chris here. You got a hot and ready, dude? Chris has got a fucking hot and ready? Damn, Pim, where'd you come from? Well, he's got it over there. Oh, Pixelized Prince, thank you for popping in on your break. Pixelized Prince, thank you for thinking that. I'm sure there are some people who popped into this and were like, just play the fucking game. You're sitting here with the game running and you're... Anyway. This stream, we get super funny, we get super real, and you never know what you're gonna get. Stay tuned, baby. Alright, I gotta fight Hercules alone. Alright, I gotta throw barrels at him.
Hey, give up yet?
How do I... Oh, shit.
Come on!
Oop, I can't do it when I... Damn, you blew up my barrels, homie.
Hey, give up yet? You're not too bad.
Oh, damn, that was bad. That was bad performance.
Fire! Heal!
It's me, Bird. I see the start of that comment. I will read that very soon. Oh, shit. Damn! Herc? I tried it on for size, and I didn't like it. No, don't do that.
Come on.
Yes!
This is it.
This guy's going down, dude. Bye.
This is it.
Bye, bitch. Come on, come on, come on! Oh. I gotta kill Hercules. I have to... Because he's gotta die. He exists, and therefore he must die. This is the way of the Keyblade warrior. I kill because I must. It's crooked. You got cheese? Yeah, pepperoni. Well, I don't know if you got like, I guess it wouldn't be hot and ready, but you can get those. Yeah. Oh shit! Why did I go into that? Ooh, I escaped it, y'all. Oh wait, I gotta get it. I gotta get a barrel. It's funny how much more difficult the cloud fight is than this. Hercules, my man, you gotta get some better moves, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. I tried it on for size already. I said I didn't like it. Oh my god. Oh my god, quit doing this! Okay, he's done. He's done. What do we got? We got some shit. It's Me Bird says, I don't know if it's for you too, Casey, but for one reason I love wizards. One reason I love wizards is because, oh my god, my mouse is being weird. In media, they show them being complete geniuses about their one thing and completely putting everything else to the side, and people still loving those characters, and always makes me feel better about myself. Sure, yeah, totally see that. We're talking about just emotional shit. Well, in that instance, wizards, yes. Yeah, some of those were definitely stabbing Hercules in the dick. You know, you got to win however you can win. Son of a Hurricane is elaborating on that. The buddy program was volunteers, strangers who would sign up to go to the homes of people living with AIDS and basically do like any number of things, from just hang out and talk with clients to cooking food for them, which was hugely important for these people who had what was called wasting syndrome, because they're suddenly ill and often have multiple infections going on. Oh god, yeah. That made maintaining weight and good nutrition extremely difficult, to like helping them to doctor's appointments. Like, all of this was at a time when actual hospital workers wouldn't do more than just put a tray and food into rooms of patients with AIDS. Yeah, disgusting, upsetting. Leviathan gets a good bit in there. Or Greek divinity, not as good as Beryl, less than Beryl. Son of a Hurricane. So these strangers worked again and again to help people with AIDS live, doing very basic care work, sometimes because they knew someone else who they had lost, sometimes because they knew it was just the right thing. That's beautiful. You know, thank God for those people, right? People have that heart to actually do that when it needs to be done. Yeah, be good. Yeah. We're getting real up in this fucking chat. Right. This isn't you know what? We get emotional wherever we want now. This is what this show is. We joke and we get real stupid, and we also get real. Customer says, ultimately, we're all people trying to get by in a shitty world, and it sucks. But we're all doing our best and loving each other. Absolutely. Respect and love to that. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Very, very nice to know that people were digging it. Oh, I get to lock the world. I love that I just had to push this fucking block. Why is it down? Chris, did you get any further in it?
Yeah, a little bit. Just for the bus ride today.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man. Dead folk is back, and the internet is still a piece of shit. Damn. Son of a Hurricane, bringing it home by saying, so what I'm saying ultimately is there's precedence for the kinds of care we can perform for one another under circumstances that seem impossibly dark. Yes, fuck yes. All right. Oh, this is just the world. This is just the world tour. So what we're doing is we got Glide. So we're just going back through, and some other stuff changed. So we're going back through each world, just passing through, grabbing what we can, what we need. We got the first ring. We got the Junior Hero Trophy. I should take the actual path to 𝔱𝚘𝕃𝕃. Oh, I warped there. Whatever. Who cares? Xanadu. Yes, the Xanadu World Tour. Very specifically, the Xanadu World Tour. Because we got that. We got that good. Did Chris, did I show you the Xanadu? Oh, damn. The finished thing's good. It's very good. In little details. In fact, here we'll show it because I am going to do some more work on it. Also, I'm thinking... Well, I guess we'll see how time is. I don't know if we'll complete the entire world tour. Because I also want to work more on Xanadu. Because I got a bigger grid now. Okay. It's time for the good shit. Now I got that high jump. I'm so fucking free. Dude, don't you wish you could jump that high? God. Dude, that's not the right question to be asking. That's like, what are you going to do with internet that fast? What are you going to do with all those gigabytes of storage space? We will find a way, my man. No, you can... You do a flip. even just a hop. Just the fastest ever fucking flip. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. It's just the 𝔱𝚘𝕃𝕃, heartless boys and girls. Could you grow watermelon in the desert? I'm sure there's... Although they had dolphins that were just sharks, so I don't know. Like, honestly, I won't act like they research fucking anything. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been. Yeah, dude, it would not have been good. I can imagine elements of this game not holding up well at all, if that were the case. Yeah. See, Ghost more? Yeah, absolutely it does. But the thing is, I feel that even more in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it feels even worse in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because it's so much bigger and more open. But there's nobody. And so it's like, in this instance, you're like, Okay, yeah, it's absurd that this is empty, but also this feels like just this weird little city block I'm in or something, like, for some fucking reason. I don't want to do that to you. Sonorel! Welcome, Sonorel! To the Chat of Wonders! World Tour, Xanadu World Tour 2019. Yes, here we are in the World Tour of Wonders. If I can fucking get anywhere. I need to go. I need to, whatever else is in here, not priority. I need to get to the Cave of Wonders. Speaking of wonders. Sorrel, how we doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is where I'm starting to feel like beginner is like, because every time I go back here, I get that you're like leveled by this point. I'm like, damn, these heartless just explode after I, not all of them, but a lot of them just explode after I hit them once. Sorrel, you're running an RPG right now? Well, dang, thanks for popping in. While running an RPG. Yeah, get your party to tune in. I need to, let's get those viewers going, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get those early numbers, you know, those like mid-20s and 30s numbers. But we're fucking tight-knit fam in this chat, y'all. Team Geef is a true team. Okay. Watch that. Oh, yes! Why am I fighting you? Why am I doing this? Why do I get tricked into fighting you scrubs all the time? It's me, Birds. So there was a 2-month period of your life where you felt like I should have been a Foley artist, and then it was the only career path I should take. What happened? I may have missed something. Like, what ended that 2-month period? Team Geef is strong. Team Geef is strong. Too strong for these dudes. Oh boy, I don't need to do that. Okay, here we go. Yes, pen. Okay. There it is. House of Darkly, where you at? You take your, wait, right? It was yours? Yes, because House Andy had the first one, right? Oh, Wuzabucket's got to go for Critical Role. You're definitely going to be back in the next stream. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. And I know it's for your first stream. Again, very real. Sometimes we're just having fun. Sometimes we get real. Hope you're cool with both of those. We'll talk to you later. Thank you, Wuzabucket. Enjoy Critical Role. Talk about Neoscum in their chat. Trying to get fucking Matt Mercer on Neoscum. Let's do it, Matt. Okay, House of Darkly already has a story. House of Darkly, did you have this shit like you like? Did you? Oh fuck you! Oh fuck you! Oh my god! No. No, that is a video game. Torn Page. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so House of Darkly. I'm ready for this. I'm gonna read it. So we heard our neighbors outside like shouting, and I figured they're out looking for a pet. I went out and they're like, "Oh, our kitten has been gone since yesterday. We can't find it." I haven't seen a cat, but then I realized I was hearing meowing really quiet. I'm very nervous reading this story. So I go get them, and we're all looking around. Where's this cat? They were about to give up, and then I think, look up. And there's the kitten 40 feet up a tree Oh my god, and how long was it? How long was it up there? It climbed up that whole tree, and then poor thing couldn't get down? Oh. No one had a ladder to reach, no branches to climb it. Oh my god. Tried to reach the fire department or whatever, but no one would come because it was Sunday? What the fuck? Does the fire department have days off now? They were like, well, eventually it will fall out. Fuck you. Are you serious? But it was winter and it was cold, and you keep hearing this kitten going out to check on it. It would see you and meow so loud. I literally am sick to my stomach right now. So finally at 1 a.m., like, it's freezing. This kitten's going to die unless we get it down. Fuck the fire department. Because it had already been up there 24 hours in the cold, no food, a fucking kitten, no water. Insane. House of Darkly, I gotta hear the end of the story. This is insane. But one time... Oh, okay. But I thought you were going to another story. But one time in a hotel, here's a totally different story. That was it. The cat was... But one time in a hotel, you saw this thing about how they measure really tall trees. I'm like, I remember this. The guy from Dirty Jobs was in it. So I know how to get a line up the tree. Are you serious? Finally figure it out. Okay, I can get the line up and use it to pull up the cat carrier. But I don't have one. But I do have a duffel bag. But I've got to accurately throw this bag. I swear to God, I'm so sick to my stomach with just anxiety over this story. You've got to accurately throw this bag 40 feet up a tree and over a branch without hitting the cat. Not the duffel bag. You made a weighted mini bag attached to the line, like a bean bag. Okay. Holy shit. House of Darkly. I'm glad, actually, that I told you the story about the wallaby getting poop in my mouth. Oh, dude. I was like, dude, I wish Chris was here, because we were talking about animals for, like, so long. I talked about Willa. We were looking up how Willa's doing right now. Probably, maybe dead, but Willa had a baby, and Willa is definitely... Oh, didn't you see, like, Willa's fucking skull or something? You saw her dead body. Yikes, I forgot about that. But we did find out she had a baby. But you missed so many zoo stories, Chris, and your contribution was sorely missed, because I was like, oh man, I forget this detail, but Chris remembered. But you have to go watch the video of the day and then fill us in next time. Yeah, Son of a Hurricane, she unfortunately has passed away. You reminded me, I was thinking that was only 5 years ago for some reason. But Son of a Hurricane, when you were like in 2011, Willa had a baby, I was like, oh, that wallaby is definitely, that wallaby has passed. How long do wallabies live in captivity? Typically, Chris? Not long, right? It's like a few years. Oh, they can? If they're good. We're lucky. Oh, not the orgy. I did talk about how horny, like, wallabies are basically just, like, horny, aggressive little things. But we gotta hear the rest of the story. House of Darkly says, I tried for over an hour, and it's like, I can't feel my fingers now. This is not happening. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stressed. But I think I have to try one more time, and I get it over. So short version of the rest. You don't have to do a short version, by the way. You could tell the story for the next 3 hours, and I would be captivated. You get the line back down, tie it to the bag, oh my god, you put salmon in the bottom, pull the bag up, and the kitten manages to climb in so you can lower it down real slow. The kitten came out purring. Oh my god. House of Darkly, you are a fucking superhero. That truly is like one of the most incredible animal rescue stories I've ever heard. The kitten's name is Snoopy. That kitten would have died. And you tried for so long. It wasn't like you just like happened to be there. Everybody else had given up and you kept going. That honestly, MVP, House of Darkly. Team Geef MVP of the day. MVP of the stream for saving the life of a starving, freezing kitten that everybody else had given up on. Oh my god. Amazing. Yeah. Climb right back up. Thank you for doing that, honestly. I hope you were shown all the incredible gratitude you deserve for that, because that's inspiring. That's amazing. God, yeah, and I can't imagine the like, knowing that you couldn't save that kitten, trying and then not being able to. Wow, I can't imagine how awful that would feel. So, oh boy. House of Darkly wrapping it up with a good fucking moral, but like, you know, if you got any hope that you can make something better, you do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great fucking point. Just the message we need. Oh my god, Katie, you're can somebody copy the end of the story? Since Katie's, it won't be in Katie's chat. Somebody copy the some of the end of House of Darkly's story. The last few. I don't know what Katie saw. I mean, it's really incredible. Do I have everything over here? I guess so. There's some. It's weird to me, like, how as you go further in this game, it feels like they made this game in chronological order. Because the worlds get more... It's not just like they're more interesting settings or anything. It's just like they have more open designs and stuff. Like, not like every single next world is like better than the last, but like you start out in Wonderland and it's just like walls. It's just walls everywhere, even when it's not meant to be, and they're like really tiny. And yeah, Agrabah has some like tiny areas, but then again, you have this big open room. You know, you don't have anything like that in Wonderland. I mean, I guess the main kind of do that, but Deadfolk, I think my computer has some problem with Twitch. I can watch a hockey game stream, but I can't watch a Twitch stream. Jesus. That blows. You know, I'd even thought about, like, there's ways you can stream to, like, Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. I thought about that, but then the chat would get broken up. There's no way you can, so... Oh, it's me, Bird. Not to be cheesy, but the stream is one of the best things in my life right now. That is insanely flattering to hear. I'm so glad you feel so safe here and can have a good time in his chat. Team Keef up in the street salvaging was a pretty crummy day for Steely Tom. Tom, we love to hear that. Here, we're having a good time in the chat. We're accomplishing things. Dude, I'm loving the Team Keef love, guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving that we have this. Ooh, 2 chests. Keef good. Keep good. Didn't somebody else have one? If not, Chris might be able to tell one. But if so, I think House of Darkly had that one queued up. I know, but did somebody else have one queued up already? If somebody doesn't, I'll give a second for the chat to catch up. Oh, Ghostmore, I'm so happy to hear that. By the way, I'll have my March, stream schedule up soon. I gotta figure that out. Or at least like the first 2 weeks. I think I might do 2 weeks because I'm having so many streams. At a time I might do 2. H. Leviathan, tell your short one. I want to hear it. And then Chris, do you have a real just banger of a story? I don't know, just your best animal story. Okay, we'll talk about the wallaby orgy since we're on it. But H. Leviathan, you tell that Tell that first. Dead folks, so good to hear. 𝔱𝚘𝚘𝚃's typing it up. Chris, what is your favorite animal? African wild dogs. Also known as African painted dogs. Also known as what? Cape hunting dogs. What? Really? Right. That's such a dramatic change. Now, what was once known as an African wild dog is now a painted wolf. Oh yeah. Yes, son of a hurricane. That was the start of our train ride every single time. The painted dogs. Painted wolves. Okay. Oh, yes, 𝔱𝚘𝚃, you deliver pizza. I remember you having some good stories about that. Okay, so 𝔱𝚘𝚃 says, I deliver pizza, and on Tuesday, one of my customers' dogs escaped. Ooh. The customer wasn't in physical condition to chase after it, so I did. Dude, 𝔱𝚘𝚃! The tiny dog ran across the street and down a few houses. I wasn't sure how I was going to catch it, but I ran halfway there, started whistling, and the dog came over, no problem. Let me pick it up, despite you being a stranger. Brought the dog back to its owner and went back to delivering pizzas. Your hands probably smell like pizza grease, and this dog was like, this guy's got the goods. I gotta fucking stick around, you know? I love that you get to pet a lot of dogs, and I love that you saved a dog. Because now you're officially a friend of the dogs. Of all dogs. Ah, yes. I can tell you're a friend of the dogs. You wash your hands religiously at work. Yes. Oh, it's, Whoa. I'm just kidding. I don't really assume that your hands are just covered in pizza grease, especially when you're delivering closed boxes in a like a warmer. Where did that block go? What was the purpose of the block? Oh, the dark chamber. Fucking that's shit. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, and I can get this too. Yeah, animal heroes in the Stinka chat. This is a animal rescue thing, and now we're gonna hear about how wallabies have orgies. How about this? Save that wallaby story because we need to get some mileage on wallabies, and we got some pretty good wallaby stories today. So yeah, here's what I say. Tell me an uplifting story because I know you have them, and then definitely save that fucking wallaby orgy story for a future Dolme. Oh, we saved some puppies. Let's talk about the time these fucking marsupials just were blasting in just a fucking mess of flesh. They got cum all over your boss, you said? Is that really true? Did Steve get a bunch of cum on him? That's very funny. Yeah, just not as much. That's impressive. Okay, hold on. No, I will get you on mic, but real quick, 1 second. Sunnerell says, I tweeted about it, and it's a dumb story, but there's... Oh, Raising Cane's coming to the St. Charles area! Yes! Do you have a sense of when, Sunnerell? I'm sorry to totally derail, but I'm so fucking excited for you. Hopefully, I mean, in just a few months, hopefully not like a year or something, but... Oh, I'm so happy for you. I forget. Had you had it before? Had you had it elsewhere? Let me know. Yeah, Housey Andy. I said that. That's right. Upsettingly was probably what I said. Yeah, I said that wallabies are upsettingly horny. H. Leviathan says, but yes, I have a theory. When I see a dog, my body produces a waveform and energy which dogs detect. This energy communicates that I want to pet them, and that makes them excited to get petted. Yeah, that's pretty good. Probably close to the end of the year, but now I have to go to the... Oh, yes, Sonarel. I think I remember, actually, you tweeting about that before. Yes. Yes, of course. All right, guys, we're going to get Chris on mic to tell this story. Chris, will you maybe sit and pull this out and sit here or something? Hang on. I can't. Okay. Hold on. We gotta... Here, why don't you sit behind right there so we can still get your face up in the... Oh, and they can hear you there.
Oh, hello. I've got quite the cold, so you'll be sick soon too, Casey. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Right there. I've got a story to tell about cows. You don't want to hear my cow story? This is a beautiful cow story. You're fucked, bud. This is it for you. You're gonna... I'll grab the wipes. Oh, hello, everyone. This is the time I moved to California and met some nice cows. I actually moved to Santa Rosa, California about 2 years ago because I got a job at a wildlife reserve called Safari West. If you ever are in the San Francisco area, I absolutely recommend checking out Safari West. Super expensive, but just a wonderful place to go. It's this big 400-acre reserve in the mountains of wine country. Beautiful, beautiful place. Unfortunately, pretty much as soon as I moved to Santa Rosa, the whole place caught on fire. The Tubbs fire came through and burned down a large portion of the front of Safari West, a lot of the perimeter. So I was kind of out of a job. Fortunately, I got a different job, and that's fine. So I only ended up working at Safari West about 1 day a week, which was still really cool, but I had another full-time job. But ever since I started there, one of the coolest animals to work with were these Watusi cattle. Casey, you actually probably saw some of the Watusi cattle at the Toledo Zoo. Did you ever see them? The Watusi. Watusi. Have you ever seen like a Texas Longhorn? These are cows with even longer horns. They're absolutely massive. In fact, the one that was most notable when I moved there, his name was Loco. And Loco had the biggest horns of any cow I've ever seen. Unfortunately, Loco had an inner ear infection, so he always walked like this, with his head turned to his side and his horns scraping the ground. Oh, poor Loco. Poor Loco. Poor Loco was your favorite drink in college, Casey? Oh, wild times. So the Watusi were this really weird animal because you wouldn't typically see them during your day at Safari West. Because the whole thing was 400 acres, we had to drive people around and show them the animals up close. Unfortunately, the Watusi could go wherever they wanted, so the chances of you seeing them were very slim to none. However, the first couple of tours that I went on, we did find the Watusi, and we also found that alongside these big exotic African cows were 2 Angus cows that had wandered in because the fence had burned down from the neighbors next door. This Angus had wandered in and given birth. So there was this baby cow, just like a big black baby milk cow that had wandered in and was basically adopted by these exotic African cattle. Son of a Hurricane's got the Wikipedia entry there for you. They're just beautiful animals to see. So whenever I would actually catch a glimpse of these giant cows, not picturing large enough horns, it's truly insane. So this baby Angus cow just got to grow up with these Watusi cattle the entire time that I lived in Santa Rosa. They had pretty much free roam of the entire park. In fact, sometimes we would find their hoof prints in the rhino exhibit the next day after they would just kind of wander into the front of Safari West, go up, apparently meet Waldy, our baby rhino, and just kind of wander out. But my last day I was at Safari West, I hadn't seen the Watusi in months. Came over the hill at sunset, the most beautiful time of the day. We had this giant lake in the middle of the property, and all of the Watusi had come down and they were in the water, and all of the baby calves, the Watusi and this one little black Angus that I got to watch grow up, were all just jumping through the water, sprinting after each other and playing. You know, it was one of the coolest animal things I've seen in my entire life, and it was just cows, which just goes to show you that anybody can really make a pretty big impact when it comes to wildlife. So that's my cow story. That's my cow story. Moo! Was it moving? I'll get you some of those disinfecting wipes, Casey.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, thank you for sharing that fucking pro level fucking animal story. By the way, guys, real quick, why don't I have a larger grid? I thought I got a larger grid. Ish Leviathan, you got anything for me? You know what? Some Pixar movie level stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, how's the ending? I just love not picturing large enough horns. Yeah, it's hard to do sometimes. Dude, the blessings to Chris. We stand healthy Chris in this house. We support sick Chris. We stand healthy Chris. We're gonna get him there. Oh, 10 by 10 by 10s after Hollow Bastion. Okay. All right, guys. So World Tour obviously is going to take longer than one thing, but I'm just fixing up. I'm going to do some more Xanadu here. So here's what I have going on. I'm gonna make some changes, okay? This is the pod. That's Z's pod. I want to make it. Son of a Hurricane wants to go to the zoo so badly now.
Yeah, go to the zoo.
To the Toledo Zoo or just any zoo? Well, Son of a Hurricane, what do you mean? It's me, Bird says, Chris, when you talk about animals, it makes me feel the excitement of going to zoos as a kid and hearing them talk about the animals. Thank you so much for that. Yes. And from a bird, Chris says, wow. Would you look at that? Okay. Should I make it wider? Or I can just have like a big base? You want to go to the Toledo Zoo all the time. It's your favorite zoo in the world. It's a good fucking zoo. It's a good zoo. No doubt. But you also want to see other zoos and compare and judge them. Yeah. Son of a Hurricane, if you're ever in the Chicago area, Chris and I both really like Brookfield Zoo. Brookfield Zoo has, I would say, the most stunning and incredible exhibit I think I've ever seen, but that's just because of like spectacle and scale. So I don't want to say it's like the best exhibit, but like the most awe-inspiring exhibit, which is their primate exhibit, is just basically 3 warehouses next to each other, and you're like up on a top floor, and they are just like elaborate like faux jungles, not jungle. I mean like different environments. Yeah, it's incredible.
Casey, I don't know if you can tell the chat. From what I'm saying, one of the most impressive things about that primate exhibit at Brookfield, if you have a primate exhibit at the
Oh,
Got
wow.
a huge underground area at that Brookfield Zoo, which is it looks like a giant airplane hangar. They also have a different.
You guys, let me catch them up if they can't hear that. So, Chris is saying that if you have like a primate exhibit of any kind at a zoo, then you need to have how much larger? Like,
It's like twice as much,
basically.
but it depends on if you have spaces.
Okay, so basically twice as much space for like behind the scenes stuff, but it depends on if you have off exhibit stuff. But yeah, so you've been in the Brookfield, the bottom of it.
I've seen some of it, but most of it was told to me.
Okay, most of it was told to you, and you said it's like an airplane hangar underneath.
Yeah.
That's
but the crazy thing
crazy.
about it being inside, because humans can get primates sick,
Because humans can get primates sick.
they have to have a separate air system for the inside of the exhibit.
That's so
versus
fucking
where
nuts.
humans are walking.
They have to have a separate air system for the inside of the exhibit from like where humans are walking, you said?
Yeah, so if you're looking at a gorilla, it's breathing different air than you are. Just
Wow. So if you're looking at a gorilla, it's breathing different air than you are. Dude, that's nuts, man. I had no idea. That's so fucking crazy.
Dude, let me see Xanadu.
So I'm gonna put, I think right here I'm gonna get like, I'm gonna put maybe like some engines or not engines. Maybe I could. Maybe that's actually a good use. Cause do your engines have to point forward, Levi? I love how as if you're in another room. Hey, Levi. Levi, do your engines have to point forward, or is that just the gummy ship in general? Levi, did you hear me from over there? Not sure. Let's find out. But I'll put some stuff like, I think, vertically there on either side of these to be like, you know, like when they have like the huge like exhaust pipes going up. But then I'll have like an actual bed on here, which will get bigger. But I got the pod in the back and stuff. Chris, what is your favorite animal to see at the zoo?
Usually rhinos or polar bears.
Chris says usually rhinos or polar bears. Son of a Hurricane says you love to see penguins and the aviary in general. Oh yeah, Toledo Zoo. Yeah, I love the aviary. It's so nice. It's Me Bird says my zoo just redid the primate exhibit, and you're hyped to go see it. I love that. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm a little. Hold on. Oh, Levy? Damn, I had no idea. I was just going by. I wasn't saying H. Leviathan. So, trailer might be a good place to hide a shield. I don't think I have a shield yet. Maybe some wing pieces from maneuverability. That's a good point. I'm gonna actually build the trailer out of wings. If I have enough of the square ones, which I probably don't actually. I only have 11. It's brutal. I need that at least for the top. Well, actually, hold on. Levy? Yeah, I never even considered that. am I gonna do here? 1, 2. Ugh. Fuck. Well, I guess I could just... Guys, I'm kind of at an impasse because I... So this is how I want to do it. I don't have enough. Time to farm pieces. Yeah, for Christ's sake. Oh, God. But you see what I'm going for here? That's pretty good. I wonder if I can, I think, if I tried to get more wheels. You can't get any more from, well, that I could see from, Alice in Wonderland. We did it, like, more times. Oh, Ghost. Oh, yeah, you don't carry gummy ships through games. No, it'll be a new fun process for the next game. Ghost more, my hand. That's like, I'm going to bounce because it's a fuck. Dude, it's a fuck. Feel that. I feel like if I... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I know how to get more. I don't need these anymore. Maybe I still need those ones, but we'll start fresh. Sayla, you made it. We are working on Xanadu some more. I couldn't help it. The thirst is real. I got that gummy thirst, y'all. Oh, Ghostmore, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us in this lovely little chat. You go get some sleep and rest and have a good night. You have to be up. Oh, God, that's so early. Be up in 4 hours. Good luck. Good luck to you. Okay. This is looking real fucking good, right? And then I think, okay, wait, I'm formulating a plan. I'm formulating a plan. Guys, thanks for your patience as I quietly work on this gummy ship. Last time that's how it was too. It was like, I got so like fucking zoned in. This is that hyper focus we were talking about. I only have one left, really. Do you have any more of those pieces elsewhere? Damn. I might as well not yet, but I know what to do. Oh, it's Sunbird also 100% works as a username for me. Sea Wishes, I know. I'm loving the look of it. I gotta get creative because I don't have enough blocks. So here's what I'm gonna do. So for this, I'm gonna use thick full blocks for now because you can't like really, you're not gonna be able to see like really all the way in there. Or my favorite moments that couldn't make it into the best of. That's a really good question. There were definitely some ones that Mike doing the letter to Max, but we kind of had have hopefully some better plans for that in the future. But it just it wasn't there on my part. I wasn't proud of what I did with that the first time around, and I didn't have the time to fix it. And also we have I felt like we had some we ended up getting some resolution there in different ways for that. And that was another thing. It was if something was kind of if I was able to get something kind of relate that oh my god, my brain isn't working while I do this gummy ship. If I was able to capture something also Pox's phone call with her dad, it's a big moment, but it was also so spoiler heavy that you couldn't appreciate the weight of it unless you listened to the show first. But you get you definitely get plenty of that, and especially in that at the end of the best of, there's this big long collection of moments kind of blended together into one thing from episode 35, and you get I think one of Pox's best little scenes, which is she's having a dream interaction with her sister, and I think that's really good. Katie says, well, I guess I need to listen to it all again. Love that, Katie. I absolutely love that. And then also one thing, the Tex robes activating, which again means nothing unless you have listened to that part, but Tex robes actually activating that big memory sequence, I think is good, but for a couple reasons. One, felt kind of self-indulgent to put that scene in there, especially because it has other scenes that were in the last best of. It's just a giant flashback with some new stuff mixed in, but then also it's so fucking long. It's I think it's a cool editing thing, and it's very cool I think for the character, but it's super fucking long. There was no way I was gonna squeeze that giant thing in to the detriment of a bunch of other stuff. So and then there were just a lot of other funny or touching moments that I just couldn't get in there. It's tough. It's hard to choose. And also, even when you choose, it's oh, that doesn't work together. I need something else. Guys, I'm feeling good about this. I need some more pieces. How's Andy? I love that. Oh shit. I've been after this one friend to listen to Neoscum for months and months now, and just this afternoon he texted me, we just got paid 3 new yen to destroy a guy's testicles, and then my name in all caps. He blew through the first 5 episodes all today. Yes! Yes! And I love that. I love when somebody likes it that much from the beginning, because I'm always yes, it only gets better. It only gets better. Oh, I know what to do here, actually. Yeah, the cutting the not being able to fit in the DAC call to Max or the letter to Max was that was a really tough cut. I was basically like mulling over that one and like trying to find ways to make it work for a really long time. And that's like, and like if you saw my tweets about it, it's like it's really fucking hard to cut stuff, and did not feel good. And as I was saying, it's like, in a sense, it's like you can't like, even no matter how, no, that's not good, no matter how proud of it you feel, like you can't help but kind of be disappointed when you can't get those scenes in there that you know deserve to be in there. But for Christ's sake, the thing was already 2.5 hours long, even before that. Oh, Casey, Toledo voted yes on Lake Erie having rights. Whoa! Damn, nice. Fuck yes. Oh, and H5 has news. Guys, so many all caps Casey's. This stream is really... Oh, okay. Okay, so I just have to go to like those different ones and score. Oh God, did I already get? I feel like I maybe made one of those runs, or maybe not. No, I don't have another reel. Okay, so we can do that. It's already had 236. I'm just going. At this point, so few people are watching me work on this fucking gummy ship, which is understandable as fuck. Two of them are collection missions. That's a good ass Xanadu. Yeah, I am so fucking in love with it. I'm so fucking in love with it. And I'm sorry I keep getting quiet as I work on it, but I'm like, I'm so into this. Oh no, I deleted the... That's okay. I know where it needs to go. This goes here. And so, yeah, I'm also not super up to date on the details of that. So now, yeah, elaborate on that, 𝔱𝚘𝚘𝚔, son of a hurricane. 𝔱𝚘𝚘𝚔 Buffalo. 𝔱𝚘𝚘𝚔 Buffalo really needs to pass something. Oh, I was thinking that was... Don't worry about it. 𝔱𝚘𝚘𝚔 Buffalo really needs to pass something similar. Yes. Oh, that algae bloom. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was... Oh, boy. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. I was struck with inspiration. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, I remember I was like out of town for the algae bloom, luckily, because I was like, yep, we don't have water. Okay guys, I gotta put some fucking... pipe ass things on here. And I hope this works. Oh my god. Fuck, that looks so good. Wait, I should put them up here, right? Oh, it's me, Bird. That's so good to hear because I'm always super self-conscious when I'm building gummy ships. Should I have them? I should have them up here, and then I should put another block down there. I wish they had longer barrels. It's a little embarrassing how proud of this Xanadu I am. Stream, Katie. This stream really has everything tonight. Yeah, yeah, for sure. This is a unique one, and we love it. Maybe some triangles there. Is that overkill? Yeah, it kind of loses the profile of a truck when you do that. That's amazing, son of a hurricane. The people can sue on behalf of the lake if it's damaged. Oh, and it's familiar. It's based on the cases in Ecuador, Colombia, and New Zealand. That's incredible. That's awesome. Ace Leviathan says I like it. Maybe it's the color. Because that's where the door would be. At a certain point, you gotta say, hey, that's where the door would be. First rule of design. I think in the front here too. Also, here's what I'm gonna do. I know I want those pipes up there, but like, you're pretty sure the gun only shoots in the direction they face, even if you're not sure about engines. Yeah, probably. Well, let me use smaller guns then. I'll use my my weaker guns. I know I can only have so many, but you know, it's about a step. This is fashion, souls. Okay, I only have one of those, but I have another one down here, I think. Do I only have one of the small guns? Where are my other guns? Do I have other guns? Where the fuck are my other guns? I have the one big one, and then I got some lasers. Where the hell are my guns, y'all? These are both medium ones. Well, shit. Alright. Okay, well, here we go. It's me, Bird says, talking about voting, y'all, my city's mayor looks like the moon from Majora's Mask. Oh, boy. Oh, that's I gotta see that. Yeah, honestly, you need a picture after that. Oh God, son of a hurricane, yeah. Or is that Cardi and Ford? Or not Ford. What's his name? These are some powerful lasers. I accidentally deleted the fucking wheel. No. Not okay.
It's not okay.
Oh, these kind of look like... Yes, I did. A whole bunch. These kind of look like headlights. I can use these for headlights. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man, I beat the first boss and some other stuff. Not the wheel. I know. I've got to go. The worst thing is I got to find the right size again. Buh. There's scan gummies you can get from Sid that are actual headlights. Interesting. Scan gummies, huh? Alright, next time I'm in town, I gotta pop over to our bud City Poo. Lots of lasers. Yeah, I have Oh wait, do I not have... Oh, Sea of Wishes, totally understandable. I need to go to bed too. I just got so wrapped up, and I meant to end this forever ago. I was like, this went on so long. I need to I need to end this, and it's like, oh, now I'm working on my gummy ship for a million years. I am gonna end. I'm going to end as well. We will go to bed. I'm gonna put this wheel back on, Sea of Wishes, sleep well. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks everybody for always being so lovely and kind and thoughtful in this chat and elsewhere. Thank you for all that. Yes. Okay, look, I'm gonna do 2 more things and then I'm absolutely wrapping up. Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming on. Coming on, I mean, like, coming in the chat. Alright, good night. I gotta finish this later. Everybody's leaving and I'm like, okay, wait, one more minute. One more minute, hold on, I'm almost done. Mom, I'm almost done. I just gotta do a little bit more. I can just do a little bit more. Thanks, guys. Love you. Thanks for joining the chat and hanging out. The loyal crew. Respect. I gotta get this wheel again so I can end this stream. I gotta get this wheel so I can end this stream. Oh my god. I feel like it's a race against time. Like, okay, I gotta... while there's still some people in the chat, I have to, I have to officially end this. Levi, you H. Leviathan, you hold on to those, those ways to get the wheels. Chris has got to go too. God damn it. H. Leviathan's not going anywhere. Respect. I'm putting 2 more guns on this ship, okay? If it'll even let me. Oh, despite the rush, I don't think anybody's actually left yet. Well, that's reassuring. Oh, too many weapon gummies. Can't attach anymore. All right. Well, there it is. Oh man, I could definitely do better here. I could save. All right. No. Chris, did you turn the lights off?
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun if you were just sitting there in the dark.
Then I got the light of the TV screen. Yeah, I just like, no, I was like, oh, that's weird. It was actually pretty good lighting now that I'm not blaring everything with pink. Yeah, it works pretty well. No more guns. Upgrade the sound system. Katie, that's what I'm fucking talking about. We're gonna drop in one speaker equivalent here. This right here, these are the fucking subwoofers. Boom. Yes. There it is. We'll work more on Xanadu later. I won't keep anybody any longer. It's yes. All right. Oops. All right, I gotta get out of here. Okay, how do I get out? Oh my god. Start. Save. I'm saving on a new one because it's so different. It's also Xanadu. Come on. You know me, I gotta have a ton of save files. Wow. Not perfect. Needs a little bit of work. Oh, you know what would be cool? If I got two of the cockpit ones and put them next to each other. So it was like 4 wide. That's next. I gotta get another one. Oh, you can probably only have one. You can only have one. Well, alright. Well, good night, guys. Thanks for watching this long-ass, very odd, but very nice Fall of the Kingdom. Appreciate it. The world tour wasn't as thrilling as hoped. But anyway, I appreciate you guys joining. Thanks so much, and I will see you again soon. I will have a stream schedule of some kind up soon, so keep an eye out for that on Twitter, and mark calendars off because we're gonna have a good time. And I will see if I have some pop-up streams here and there. I'm kind of busy going forward, but anyway, we'll yeah, tweet your mayor at me. I want to see. All right, good night, Team Geef. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.